When you gotta go, you gotta go.
So up next, Teddy Siegel. Got to go, NYC.
Good morning. I'm Teddy Siegel, and I'm the founder of Got to Go, a social media-based mission dedicated to sharing accessible bathroom locations. In the middle of Times Square in July 2021, I sipped the last of my iced coffee and realized I had to go. After several businesses turned me away, I burst into a McDonald's in tears, only to be told the bathroom was for customers only. I paid $30 for a bottle of water, ran up a flight of stairs, and found the door unlocked. I thought to myself, if only I had a resource that showed me where the closest bathroom was, I could have saved my time, money, and anxiety and just gone in and used the toilet. So I took a video of the outside of McDonald's and posted it on a TikTok account I created later that night. Got to go NYC. Yeah. I hope that sharing this information would offer relief to at least one other person. As of today, my crowdsourced bathroom map is Google's largest and most frequently used map in the world, having garnered thousands of locations and thousands of editors. My community has also grown. Today, there are over 500,000 people across all my social media platforms, and my content has reached over 100 million people.
100 million people, wow. That's a lot.
And while I am proud of my work, I'm not saying these numbers to brag, but to underscore the gravity of this issue. Got to Go was born out of a direct result of the city's failures. It's extremely alarming that sharing videos of accessible bathroom locations on TikTok would resonate with millions of people. I've learned from my Got to Go community that New York City's lack of public restrooms is not only a quality of life and public health issue, but it's an equity crisis. What might be considered an occasional nuisance for all New Yorkers is a pressing issue for many. In February of 2022, a man commented on my page, "I'm a big black guy who does deliveries at night. I don't even try at this point." Later that month, I received another comment. "I used your account when I was homeless. Thank you for real." Realizing that this is so much more than just bathrooms, I encourage my followers to submit their own bathroom struggles. A 44-year-old New York City resident with irritable bowel syndrome had to defecate between two parked cars on their morning commute. A homeless couple were denied the bathroom code to a cafe despite offering to buy something with their limited funds. A tourist from London witnessed her elderly friend wet herself. A trans man tore his pelvic floor due to holding it in for so long because the park's bathrooms were missing stall doors. As a cisgender white woman, I'm aware of the inherent privilege that my appearance and orientation gives me. I can walk into most hotels and use their lobby bathroom without being questioned or just told to leave. This is not the case for the majority of people who live in New York City. And this is New York City, the greatest city in the world. Why are we ranked 93rd in the nation when it comes to bathrooms per capita? Why was a 27-year-old New York City resident forced to bleed through her pants in a CVS while holding a box of tampons she bought begging to use the restroom? Why did a 22-year-old camp counselor at Prospect Park have no choice but to change children in a bathroom where human feces was smeared on the floors and walls for days on end, despite having reported it to the Parks Department? Why was a New York City school teacher left with no choice but to endure a humiliating accident in her car after being turned away from several bathrooms and several businesses in search of a bathroom? This legislation package has the potential to positively impact the lives of every single person who lives in or travels to New York City. Because no matter who you are, where you're from, or what you believe in, everybody's got to go, and we all deserve the right to do so in peace.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Got to go, NYC.
Got to go.
Got to go, NYC.
Got to go. NYC.
NYC, free to pee.
NYC, free to pee.
Toilet not tickets.
Toilet not tickets.
Toilet no tickets.
Toilet no tickets.
Next up, from the Workers' Justice Project, the deliberista Antonio Martinez Solís.
Lo tienen en español.
En español y en inglés.
Ok, porque nadie quiere hablar español aquí.
No, no. Estamos ahí.
Ok.
Buenos días, ¿cómo están? Mi nombre es Antonio Solís, soy líder de los Deliberistas Unidos y miembro del proyecto de justicia laboral. Le quiero agradecer a la concejal Sandy Nurse por la iniciativa y la oportunidad de hablar en este importante evento. Nos orgullece tener un concejal que fue deliberista. Un aplauso para la concejal. Que entiende nuestras necesidades. Estoy dando mi testimonio a favor de la propuesta de ley Intro 0694, que propone aumentar el acceso más y mejores baños públicos en la ciudad de Nueva York. Somos más de 65,000 deliberistas que trabajamos en las calles de la ciudad. Como ustedes saben, antes de la llegada de las aplicaciones de delivery, nosotros los deliberistas éramos empleados de los restaurantes. Ahí teníamos un refugio donde alimentarnos, nos protegíamos en contra de las inclemencias del tiempo y teníamos acceso a sanitario. Como hemos visto con la aparición de las aplicaciones, miles de trabajadores que están todo el día moviéndose en las calles de Nueva York no saben ni cuándo tendrán acceso a un baño para cubrir esta necesidad esencial como ser humano. En mi experiencia, el acceso a los baños todavía es limitado. Muchos de los restaurantes todavía no dan acceso a deliberistas que recogen una orden, y yo en la particular fui víctima de no poder acceder al baño, ya que me decían que solo era para clientes. Si bien es muy importante someter una queja con el Departamento del Consumidor y Protección al Trabajador, ya que por ley todos los restaurantes donde recogemos una orden deben permitir usar el baño. También es importante que exista otra alternativa, sobre todo durante el tiempo que estamos esperando por una orden. La ley de baños no aplica. Por esta razón, aumentar la posibilidad de baños públicos es una excelente iniciativa que beneficiará no solamente a miles de deliberistas, sino también a todas las personas que por diferentes razones necesitan este servicio. Gracias a la concejal Sandy Nurse y a todos los concejales que están apoyando esta ley, y esperemos trabajar con todos ustedes para lograr un futuro para los trabajadores y habitantes de esta ciudad de Nueva York. Muchas gracias.
Good morning. My name is Antonio Martinez Solís, and I'm the leader of los Deliberistas Unidos and a member of the Workers' Justice Project. I want to thank you, City Council Sandy North, for the invitation and the opportunity to speak at this important event. We take pride in achieving a City Council who was once a deliberista and understand our needs. I'm here to testify in favor to the proposed Intro 0694 legislation, which aims to increase access to more and better food restaurants in New York City. We are over 65,000 deliberistas working on the streets of the city. As you know, before arrival of delivery acts, we were employees of restaurants. There, we had a refugee where we could eat, protect ourselves from the elements, and access to restaurants. With the emergence of these apps companies, thousands of workers who are on the streets of New York all day do not know when or where they will have access to a restaurant for these essential human needs. In my experience, access to restaurants is still limited. Many restaurants still do not allow deliberistas picking up an order to use their facilities. Personally, I have been denied access to restaurants. As I was told, they were for the customers only. While it is important to file a complaint with the Department of Consumer and Worker Protection, since by law, all restaurants where pickup order must allow restroom use. It is also important to have an alternative, especially because during the time we wait for an order, the restroom law does not apply. For this reason, increasing the availability of public restrooms is an excellent initiative that will benefit not only thousands of Calibenistas, but also all people who need this service for various reasons. Thank you to Council Sandy North and all the council members supporting this local law, and we hope to work with all of you to create a better future for workers and residents of New York City. Thank you.
What do we want? Bathroom. What do we want them? Now. What do we want? Bathroom. What do we want them? Now. We need to fix the old bathrooms and we need to build new bathrooms. And if you're gonna need new bathrooms, we're gonna need some architects, right? So from Purpose by Design Architects, Rachel Simpson.
Rachel. Rachel.
Hi, thank you. My name is Rachel Simpson. I'm an architect and principal at Purpose by Design Architects. My business partner, Julie Chu, who couldn't attend today, leads a public bathroom working group with members of several community boards, and has also recently co-authored a publication, Citywide Bathroom Strategy, which outlines a framework for cost-effective implementation of these days goals. Clean and safe public bathrooms are not only a basic and a public health priority, they are fundamental to creating more equitable city. The COVID-19 pandemic underscored how critical public spaces are to our physical, mental, and social well-being, and how essential public bathrooms are in keeping spaces fully accessible and usable by everyone. Access to public bathrooms includes quality public spaces, making them more inviting, clean, and vibrant. And vibrant public spaces attract businesses and tourists, contributing to the city's economic strength and overall vitality. Now is the exact time for our public agencies to come together, to plan, and to develop a comprehensive citywide bathroom strategy that will establish cost-effective, accessible, and functional public bathroom system for all New Yorkers, and these bills are an excellent start.
Yeah.
Rachel. Rachel.
NYC free to pee.
NYC free to pee.
NYC free to pee.
NYC free to pee.
Toilets not tickets.
Toilets not tickets.
Toilets not tickets.
Toilets not tickets.
Up next, from the Street Vendor Project, board member at Street Vendor, Uptown Harlem, Calvin Baker.
Calvin. Calvin. Calvin.
As he said, my name is Calvin Baker, rather I'm Deacon Baker, and I'm a vendor with Street Vendor Project, so up in Harlem. We work 10 to 11 hours a day on the street with nowhere to use the restroom. That's criminal. That is criminal, because if I have to go to the bathroom, and especially if you have a medical condition, right, and you have to go to the bathroom, and you're unable to use the bathroom, I should be free like the dogs to go in the park and get behind a tree and relieve myself, but I can't do that because that's just not the norm. And what makes it criminal is that if I happen to do that because of this emergency that I have, I can get a ticket and go to criminal court because I exposed myself and I relieved myself behind a tree in a park. So that's not right. It's criminal. It's criminal. We took a poll the other day, Street Vendor Project. We got 63% of our vendors to say that there was no place in the area that they can use the bathroom. Criminal. That's criminal. That's criminal. 37% had a place to go to use the bathroom. We want it to be 100%. Where you can go and use the bathroom. There's medical conditions, there's weak bladders, there's all types of things that people are going through. And they have to use the public restroom. Why can't they? So we're here saying, can't we be free to pee?
Toilets not tickets. Free to pee. Toilets not tickets. Toilets not tickets. We have two more speakers before people go over to the Broadway side to the hearing. So up next, we're covering all bases. So up next, professor from the Socio-Medical Sciences at Columbia University School of Public Health, Marnie Summer.
Miss Summers! Miss Summers!
Yeah, professor.
Hello everyone, I'm a professor at the Columbia University School of Public Health, speaking out today because I believe that every person who menstruates should have access to clean public toilets with period products in our schools. A woman recently wrote to me saying, I had my toddler with me to bring your daughter to work day in New York. My period was really heavy, so I made sure to put in a fresh tampon as we left her home. But by the time we reached Penn Station, I had completely bled through my pants. I brought my daughter into a stall in a dirty train station bathroom and asked her to turn around, knowing the amount of blood would probably terrify her. I changed my tampon